Next, we want to talk about where do you want to be. So you're making an inventory of where you are now, and you want to think about where you're going so that you can make so that you can measure and so that you can make a plan to where you're going. So we're going to look at a client attraction formula. The point of the client attraction formula is that you want to look at what your goals are, what the space is in between what you're doing now and what your goal is, and then how to get there. So for example, I'm going to say I'm a business coach and my goal is to have $6,000 a month. So this is the example that doesn't change, and this is your business coach. She wants to make $6,000 a month. So currently she's only got one client and she's got $350 a month. So the difference between $6,000 and $350 is $5,650. So that's the goal that we're working towards. So your fastest path to cash is what is your highest product worth? So the product that you sell most. So say the coach sells a $1,000 package. So 10 coaching sessions for $1,000. So let's just change this to $1,000. And how many new clients do you need to meet your monthly revenue? So this automatically calculates. So it's the difference between the difference that you're trying to get to and what's your highest product value. So she needs 6 clients a month to get to that goal. So what does she need to do? She needs to talk to a certain number of people to get that goal. So how many clients do you need to meet your revenue? It's the same number as above. So it's 6 clients. So the business coach needs 6 clients. The number of strategy sessions. So for every client, how many strategy sessions do you have? So So we're going to have 3 strategy sessions to change each client. So we're working backwards from the top. So instead of saying, okay, I just need to meet 100 people this week and I'm going to get some sales out of it, you want to actually figure out the numbers behind everything. So she needs to have 3 strategy sessions to get 6 clients. So sorry, let me say that again. For every strategy session, she has 3. For every 3 clients you have a strategy session with, 1 will become a paying client. So that means her conversion rate is 33%. So what that means, so in number 7 here, is that she needs to put 17 people through a strategy session in order to get 6 clients out of it. Okay, so we'll keep working backwards here. The number of potential clients. So for every potential client you ask to give a strategy session, how many say yes? So again, this is our conversion. So we're going to say 1 in 3 people say yes. So there's the 3 there, or 33%. And then what does that mean? Working backwards again, how many people do you need to ask for them to become a potential client? So you need to talk to 51 people, and then 1 out of 3 of those people will go into a strategy session, and 1 out of 3 of those people will become that high-end client. Okay, so maybe the 51 people are like, you talk to 51 people at a networking event, and then 1 in 3 are like, oh yeah, I want to learn more about what you do. So you pull them into your strategy session, that's 17 people, and then 1 in 3 will say, yes, I want to buy your high-end package. So that's 6. So let's keep going with this example. You've got your timeline. So how many days do you want to reach your goal? So you can have 60 days or 90 days, and the formula changes depending on that. The number of people you need to ask on the daily basis is 1. So in this case, the coach needs to talk to 1 person every day. So for example, if we change this to, okay, I want to make that amount of money in 60 days. Oops. She needs to talk to 1 person. We change it to 30 days. She needs to talk to 2 people a day. Okay, so that's how the formula works. So achieving your goals online. So when we're talking about this, the whole picture here, a lot of it is done online. So what you need to do is figure out how many people to attract to your website. So if you're trying to have a goal of $6,000 a month, your highest product we said was 1,000. You need to sell 6 units or 6 sessions to get to that goal. And now here's where all the metrics come in. So if your sales page gets an 8% conversion, then you need 75 people to your sales page. If your blog gets a 25% conversion, you need 300 people on your blog each month. Okay, and if your, say your keywords, your total searches get a 10% conversion, that means you need 3,000 people searching to get to your blog, to get to your sales page, to get to your strategy session. Does that, I hope that makes sense. So for example, so again, when I talked about the Facebook page, so how many, when you post a blog or a comment or something valuable on your Facebook page, how many people click over to your website? So that's where all these numbers come in. So they click over to your website, they read the full blog. So here it is. And then 25% of those people will go to your sales page. So here it is. And then that's how many you need to get 6 people to sign up for the strategy session, for example. So it doesn't have to go right to the big package. So maybe you need people to sign up to the strategy session. And that's where this formula here kicks in. So those are part of the 17 people that go to the strategy session, and then you sell them onto your bigger package. So that this works for any business. So whether it's a coach or a makeup artist or a furniture designer, what this is you change the word strategy session to, so for example, the makeup artist might do, the strategy session is her makeup parties, and then she will have a package where she's doing more one-on-one work, and that's her big package, and that's where she wants to get those 6 clients into. The furniture designer wants to have a strategy session for interior decorators or her target market, and so she needs to talk to this many people to get them into some kind of a meeting. So a strategy session could also be like a demo, a one-on-one, all kinds of stuff. And this is how the numbers work. So to figure out your conversion rate, because you're only going to know your conversion rate based on your own statistics, it's how many clients you have, and then divided by how many strategy sessions convert into those clients. And that's where you figure out your conversion rate. So these are hypothetical percentages. All the blue numbers are hypothetical percentages here. And that's what you're going to know after doing a couple of strategy sessions or having a couple of demos and see, okay, and when you track everything, you'll know, okay, this, I talked to this many people this month, and this is how many people actually called me on the phone to talk more about my business, and now this is how many clients I have. And that is so important, because you don't know what you're doing right or wrong if you're not tracking your numbers. So that is the client attraction formula. It's a really cool formula.